18 rings, 6 coins to my name, but with 18 rings then I can change the game. Flip them over, turn them around. Oh shit, look, I turned them into a crown. Make it dance, make it work for you. Coin is for the spending, if you scatter it then you'll reap the profits of the seeds you've sown. What do you know, look, I turned it into a throne. We do what we do to keep the water flowing. The more you give, the more it keeps growing. I don't want your gifts, I don't want your charity. I just want to see some other love and prosperity. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. I make my living by the sweat of my brow, the strength of my voice and my lyrical know-how. I work hard, I spend freely. I'm not rich, but damn, am I dearly placed to think of virtue and preach it to the masses. The fruits of my labor I use to fill glasses. Life is for the living is the message I'm selling. The scent of success is the aroma you're smelling. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. Hold fast, 'cause it might sound funny, but the truth is wealth's not just about money. It's the push and the pull and the give and the take. It's the things that we share and the joy that we make. Give me your attention, I'll give you my time. Lend me your ears and I'll fill them with rhyme.
Hi, my name is Raun,
I'm Rollo.
and we're looking forward to seeing you at the Epic Armory Gathering. We're gonna give you war with spears, shields, and swords.
See you in the shield wall.
Very praise.
Ooh. Wow, that was high praise from your Bolum there.
My Bolum.
Your Bolum. Your Bolum. Yes, indeed. Yeah, total faves right there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to whatever this is. Again, I still haven't figured out intros. I've only been doing it for 3 years. This is the tale of two beards. One that's been looked after, and the other is mine.
I was going to say, I didn't know which way you were going to go then.
No, yours looks awesome. So, we're going to chat ritual magic. Welcome to the Strem. I is Prof Stremmer. I really am Prof Stremmer. I've been trying to figure out how to stream from my mobile now as well. So, when we do the hot tub stream tomorrow, I can actually do it properly. But who knows at the moment. I don't know what's going on. But we're here. We're going to chat a bit of... I'm going to attempt to learn magic for... fuck knows how many times now.
No chance.
Yeah.
Not from me.
Well, evening. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hey, Andy. How are you? All the beards. Yeah, so I've tried to learn ritual. I've tried to learn any magic, about magic at all at Empire for years. So Simon, who plays in Urizen, he... Wow. No, Bolum, no. So, Bolum, me and you, we really need to have a natter, because I've spoken to your better half, and it turns out we had a bit of a miscommunication. So, we need to have a quick chat. Also, yes we do, I caught up on your... Yes, thank you very much. I'm really behind on uploading all my VODs. I haven't uploaded for a month. I've got 7, not including this one, to upload. I haven't done one yet, and I really need to do that. So yeah, we need to have a quick natter. The stream tomorrow will be, hopefully will work. I'll hopefully have figured out how to do everything from my phone I'll have the laptop with me, and we can get all that sorted, which will be grand. I've ordered new merch. I've got a new T-shirt being made for myself. I just want to see what it looks like first, and then if it looks good and people like it, we can get it done. But yeah, we'll see. It will turn up. You'll probably see it for the first time in the Copenhagen stream when I'm doing all of that stuff. So that should be a laugh. Right, what else are we doing? I've forgotten. I don't know what else is going on. Things are going on. Things, places, time, stuff. No, completely gone. Baldur's Gate, that was the other one. That was the thing. So we're going to stream Baldur's Gate and get everybody who are playing as their LARP characters. I've had loads of people put their name down, loads of people message me. So I might have to start doing it on a rolling basis. So we can alternate people every week. I'm the other. I think. Sorry, Steph. I've referred to you as the better half. I might take that back now after that statement. I don't know. But yeah, better half. I can quit Baldur's Gate anytime I want. Yeah, I've got 60 hours in it now. I'm not like a certain Mr. Holstein, who has got Baldur's Gateway drug, definitely. Of course you can. You keep telling yourself that. But yeah, so we can do something like that because I want to work through it all on stream, and I just think it'd be really fun to have people turn up and play their characters as well. Roleplay optional, because there's only much shit you can talk, really, isn't there? So we can have a bit of fun doing that. I think I've had about 8 people say they want to do it, so we'll just take it in turns, and I think it will level up each time round.
I was gonna say, how does it work with jumping in and out? I think it'll be fine, won't it?
So that'll be a bit of fun. So we're going to do a bit of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so not next week. So I'm going to stream Monday, Friday, and Monday, Friday, Monday, and then I'm flying out to Copenhagen with Digby on Thursday, the week after. And then we will stream. Well, we'll see how the stream goes on Friday, because it may just become I just video the thing to put out on YouTube. Who knows? But we'll have a look at it all, see what happens, and see where we want to go. Stuff that I will be bringing back will be auctioned off, so we can do a makeover. We can get some nice fun bits done, you know? Because if we're not helping people, then what's the point?
Won't be long till the long dark.
Like 2 weeks, yeah. The next big thing to look forward to after the long dark, though, is the next Reaper's Ball. So I'm really... I saw that in the Discord. I think I gave Will permission to put out the player event up in the Discord. And I don't think he has. So,
Doesn't sound like Will.
I know, right? So Bolam, you might have to jump on that one, mate. Put it up there, because I really want to go. No comment. Exactly. So yeah, so that'll be good. I was given a code for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre today. Yeah, it's Dead by Daylight, essentially.
Oh, right, okay.
So some people in the family hunting the other people. I did stream it once before. Now he's got this one. Link should go live either tonight or tomorrow. Cool. I will be... Well, I know it won't sell out like within minutes, so I'll be... when I get monies in beginning of September, I will sign up for that. which would be great fun. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to going along to that one. I think that's about it, really. I can't be asked with anything else. It's been a long old day. I think I've got an ear infection coming in, so I can feel it. And it's really horrible, and it's putting a lot of pressure, and I don't like it. I'm just falling apart in my old age, in my dotage. So,
Can't relate.
how old are you, Ryan?
I turned 27 last week.
Fuck off.
I know.
Fuck off then. How dare you? How
I
dare
do
you?
look about 47 is the issue, so
I,
swings and roundabouts.
I wish I looked like you when I turned 47. I want to go to the Reaper's Ball too. More Reaper, more ball. But it's so damn far from me. Yeah, it's nearer to Bristol, isn't it, this one? It's going to be good, though. It is going to be good. We might do the hotel thing again.
Need to see if that venue has places to stay.
Yeah. For
That would
fuck's
be
sake.
nice.
Fuck off, Alex. He turned 25 on Tuesday. Well, happy birthday for Tuesday, cunt. How fucking day. Reapers 2 Electric Boogaloo. Exactly. Fucking hell. So, in just under... Oh, no, wait a minute. Where are we? The 18th. 2 weeks on Sunday, I turn even older.
29.
29. I know, right? I look so good for a 29-year-old.
You had a really long paper round.
It's all that masturbation. It just keeps me going.
Yeah. Good God.
Oh dear. Evening, you raucous bunch. Hey Murray, how you doing? What a time to join. My dad
Filth.
has been 21 for 40 years at that point. It's not even the watershed yet. I know. Oh dear. But yeah, I'll be 43. Yeah, the ripe young age of 43. It's not the same venue, but we'll find a fantastic replacement. We'll put something together about where to stay soonish. Yeah,
Yes.
that's really cool. I look forward to it. Oh dear. Yeah, they'll definitely be coming to this one, Bolam, so don't you worry. Right, Empire. Yeah, things, LARP, that stuff. How are you doing, Ryan, anyway? Are you good?
I'm good. I've got the wiki up and it's very bright. So it's like looking into the sun. I'm poised and ready to answer your questions, essentially.
Okay, so we're going to start easy. Because I don't have a fucking clue at all about anything when it comes to Magic. Chat will know a lot better than me immediately.
And me.
No. Mr. Eidetic Memory over here.
Hey! It's a superpower.
Exactly. Funny enough, Theramar, that was exactly going to be my question. So, what is an magic?
That was the one question I was hoping you wouldn't ask because it's really hard.
Okay, so what is magic to you? Or why do you enjoy the magic, Ryan? Thank you, Bolan.
I enjoy the magic because it's an excuse to roleplay, as with any other skills in Empire. But no, the way I view magic in Empire is like a lot of stuff has an innate magical kind of attribute, and you as a magician can pull that out of it. That's the way I like to view it anyway. I don't actually know about like is everything suffused with magic? I've literally got the magic page in front of me and it's not going in.
But the two rituals you've done on me?
Yeah. The ones you know about. Kidding.
I've been cursed so often. Because you did that one that gave me Minotaurs.
Yeah, that's sick. I love that one.
Mm.
It's a very special one. So this is one of the things I'm sure we'll get into. Some ritual magic is pretty exclusive in terms of who has access to it.
So how does that happen then? 'Cause I
Um,
thought the magic was for everyone.
so yeah, that's called Imperial Law. So that is, as long as you've got a rank in your law, you can access Imperial Law and cast rituals from it. Some rituals are outside of Imperial Law, which means you need to access it in whatever way. In my case, it was interacting with an automaton or via some like one-off plot. I'm sure there'll be opportunities in the future to pick up these rituals, but in this case, it was backed by one of the Eternals, which is Estivus, and she put like 6 scrolls out into the game. That was like my second event, so I didn't really have my head around it at the time. But anyway, I managed to get some pretty exclusive rituals, one of which boosts your military unit, which is the one I did for you.
Well, it gave me, was it fiery minotaurs, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it suffuses your weapons with volcanic power and calls forth autumn heralds to fight with you.
I want a pet
Pretty
minotaur.
cool.
That'd be awesome.
I want a pet minotaur. Apparently there was one in the battle that I didn't go to.
Oh,
I saw some pictures of a roughly minotaur-looking thing.
that'd be so cool. But then
And
again, I mean, I've been told off by the battle rest for trying to get a war rhino back through the gate.
would it squeeze through the sentinel gate? I've never seen a war rhino.
Yeah, it would fit through. It's big enough. It would be a bit. I think it'd be a little bit tight on the sides. But as long as the rider was dead, it would be fine.
Yeah, just squeeze it through.
Yeah, so I mean, if there was a that minotaur, I would have been gunning straight for it. So
It's probably a good thing you weren't able to do the battle this time.
yeah, I mean, any monsters like that, I pretty much live. Cal could marry a war rhino. I know, right? I mean, Mac dry humped war rhinos, and it was great though to try to get a war rhino back through the gate. Literally, the ref was like, "Okay, well, it's still alive, but the rider had actually fallen off because one of the people inside had literally slipped. So the whole war rhino was going dun 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 bonk. So the rider fell off. So it was still going." And I just walked, and I was just sort of like going, "Come on, come on!" And there's just like people were just looking, and I was just like, "Come on, come this way." And he kept on going towards it because the people at the front could see me, so they were walking towards me. And the ref was just like, "Where are you taking it?" I was just like, "To the gate." It's like
The rhino whisperer.
yeah, it's like it won't go through. You can't take it back. It's like I can try. It's just like no, we're gonna not let you walk this rhino 100 meters in that direction to then let it bounce while you've walked through and can't come back into the battle. So it will bounce, and then
And
they'll
be
have to
stuck.
turn around and walk all the way back into the battle. So everyone inside will be knackered, and you could hear the people carrying it going, "Please don't." It was wonderful. Hey, Debbie Harry, how you doing? How's the house stuff going? I hope you're doing all right and not working too hard. 'Cause every time I've spoken to you recently, you've been work, 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 work. I hope you're getting a break. Really do. Hey, Yogurt. The war rhino would have to be an imperial citizen to be able to pass through. Luckily, there's a ritual for that. But it's an animal. I don't think we can do it on the war rhino, can we? Just busy. Well, I hope you're looking after yourself, mate. Much shit to do. Sucks. Yeah, one hell of a victory barbecue. That'd be so cool. What ritual can you make to summon a war rhino? Of course, I'm great. Good. We're going to
Like I've got a pen and a notebook as if this is going to be like a real serious discussion. And not just.
Have you watched my streams before?
I know. I should have just gone. Ugh.
No, they can't make the squirrel a citizen because it's
Wasn't it honorary?
no, you can't even do that because it's all ritual. It's all imperial law, not Lore. It's LAW. So it would just if they said yeah we've done this, it's the magistrates would just start executing people. There's an ex-Varushkin in our hall that could cook up a war rhino stew. Yes, I think that was Jazz, wasn't it? I think she said that she made a stew, didn't she? And I think she called it a war rhino stew. Oh, I'll have to find out. She wants to make stew again. So, but yeah, we're doing it's. So yeah, I can't believe you thought this was going to be a serious, in-depth conversation.
I know, right? I'm just looking at my notes. Like, why did I do this?
Oh, rabbit. Yes. Did he call it a war rhino stew? Did he? Hey, join the 1-bit army. I need to get that. I need to get that GIF changed, and I need to put a sound on it as well. 11 months.
I just realised that's James.
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah. He can do it if we get the war rhino back. If you are still ready, what's Ryan's favourite? There we go. What's your favourite realm?
It's a weird one. I'm an autumn mage, but I don't think it's the coolest realm.
You can say winter.
Winter is pretty cool. But I was actually going to go...
20 months for Chris. Thank you so much.
I was going to go night.
Night?
Yeah, I think it's one of the cooler realms. I think it's one of the more accessible realms, actually.
That's the realm that gave me the potion that I nearly killed people with.
Yeah, it's all about kind of secrets and transformation. And I like it because it's got some low-level rituals that your bog standard individual can get on with. And I've just seen Chris, the very prominent night mage, saying it's rubbish in chat.
Night is rubbish. Yeah, we'll have to. Night is cool. It's so dreamy. Dan loves night potions.
I love what they do to Dan. I don't know about the actual potion itself.
What, nearly get him executed?
Yeah.
That was great. That was hilarious. That was so.
But no, Loki is autumn though. It is the coolest realm because it's the one I use. So
thanks, friends. Yeah, it's good. It's been very good. Right, so I'm gonna ask a few questions about magic because I have no clue. So, ritual magic can affect a person, an item, a weapon,
sure,
an area,
yeah,
and a region.
Territory.
Territory.
You got it, I think.
Is that right?
Yeah. Rituals.
Until after the event, I've been talking to you three, by enlightening me. Actually, I have to say very much and enjoyed the talk we had at E3 Friday evening. Didn't make the connection at the time though. Oh, Steph. Thank you for the bit. Bless.
Yeah.
So was that right then? Was it? Is that
sort of? Yeah, I don't know the exact rules, but sort of anything that can be enchanted can be affected by rituals. Okay. So personal resource.
Oh yeah, the resource. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you as a person. And then any individual item, I believe. Right. But of course, anything can only have one enchantment at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so because each part of a person can have one enchantment or ritual on it. So the person, so it's a necklace, a ring, a sword, a weapon, and some armor, isn't it?
Let me have a look.
Have I got you making notes now?
Yeah, you have. You've got me scribbling. So this is the nuance is weird in that you can enchant your item, so you can enchant your weapon to do certain stuff, but you can be enchanted by something at the same time.
Yes. Item, personal resource, army, region, territory. Yeah, but which items? So weapon, necklace, armor, ring.
Yeah, okay, they call them. So you can have a magic
Fine.
item focus, but I don't believe you can then further enchant that item.
Yeah, so you could have a ritual done, say, on. So could I have a ritual done on bear claws, my weapons?
No. Let me have a look. I don't
Because
believe
that's
so.
just an item, isn't it? That's an artisan item.
But anything made is considered a magic item in and of
Is it?
itself.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's shit then, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Fuck
your
this
bear
game.
claws
I am
are.
not playing it anymore. I'm done. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
So you couldn't like
Okay.
further enchant your bear claws because they're already magic.
Right. Okay. So they are magic. Right. Okay.
Correct.
That's fine.
And so the things that give you kind of like you can cast Entangle one a day, they're attached to you as an individual rather than the actual weapon. But then the weapon might have magical qualities that allow you to do stuff.
Okay.
In your case, shatter with your bear claws.
Yeah. Shatter a lot. Okay, so that's fine then. So we can do that with the weapon. So then, like with the armor, which is
Yeah.
never mind. So with the armor then, so the Winterborn Warmail that I have, that's the item base. So that's also magical.
Yeah.
So then I can get. So it's just really then it's just a necklace and a ring, isn't it?
Yep. So you can have one of either of those, which is your foci. So for example, the one that we did on, I think we did it on you last summit, where it gives you 4 extra ranks of endurance to heavy armor.
Yeah.
So even though your armor is already intrinsically magical, with
Mm.
being Winterborn Warmail, it enchants you as an individual wearing armor
Right.
to get an extra 4 hits.
Okay.
It's a weird nuance, but it's like only one enchantment can exist on any given thing at a time.
Now, when we were chatting to the ref in the tent, she said that you could have a necklace as a foci and a ring
Oh, I don't
as
know.
well. That was the one that meant you can't take. Yeah, was that the one that meant you can't take your armor off? Yes.
Mm.
So
So as far as I was aware, you can only be bound to one of each type of item. So only magicians can bind to focuses, but you could bind to a piece of jewelry. But you can have more than one piece of jewelry, for example.
you can only be bonded to one item of each form at once.
So I think the ref might have been talking shite there.
Right. Okay. I'll have to. I mean, let's face it. I'll say I'll email PD, but I won't.
You won't.
Shite.
Shite.
We
It is
figured out
confusing.
at E3, Shadow of the Bronze Colossus targets the player rather than the armor. Yeah.
Mm.
So if you've got another ritual on yourself, then the latest one will take over.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that one because of the curse from the boggart.
I always remember it because Bolan is enchanted by being the general of the army he's general of. So he can't be enchanted by all the things I want to poke him and enchant him with, which is really annoying.
Are you sure it's magic you want to poke him with?
Well, that's it. I just think it's a very fucking convenient excuse, to be honest. To get me to stay away.
Oi, oi, oi. Yes, very much so. I mean, there is the restraining order as well.
Yeah, that too.
But so the 3 forms of items are weapon, armor, and a talisman. So you can only have one of each: one weapon type, one armor type, one talisman. Oh, and one group item. No comment.
Otherwise, you'd be walking into battle like Mr. T with like 30 ribbons on every necklace you've got on.
Ah, pity the fool that wear my jewelry. Yeah. He's yours again at E4. Oh yeah, there's no hiding at E4.
I do have to be respectful around hiding.
Do you?
Yeah, Leo stops dribbling when she's around.
Wow. You can be a banner section cover that each have their own item. Okay. I don't think I'm in any of that. Hey, Esme, how are you doing, my dear? Are you good? Okay, so that's fine then. So okay, that sort of makes sense to me I mean, this is why I say to people, I want all of this, and yeah, and then let other people figure out a way of doing it, and I'll just turn up. So that's good. One hell of a sentence to arrive to. You stop dribbling. Bolam, I blame you somehow. Yes, well, we always do. But this is why we love him. Some of us more than others. So, okay, so that's fine then. So, okay, then we're going to get... This is the part that really I just have a massive mental block with. We're going to talk the numbers now.
Oh, fuck.
I'm wanting to join more LARPs, and it's Bolan's fault, despite not having talked to him since E3. Well, Esme, I tell you what, me and Kit will be talking about it tomorrow in the hot tub stream. Going to keep on plugging that. We're going to have a chat about, probably talk a bit about Vampire that we're doing, and I'm going to do a Chris says good luck. And I'm starting up a Vampire the Masquerade LARP based in Southampton, but we're going to do one big conclave thing every year.
Conclave, you say?
Yeah, so one big event every year, get everybody to come to it, and yeah, and then it'd be like, you don't have to be a player in Southampton. You could turn up and just play the big event every year. You can have a character, come along, play. It'll be a weekend event and do something like that, or you can turn up, be an NPC. So it's old Vampire the Masquerade. So we'll have there'll be, I'm planning on having a Justicar there. A lot of sucking for a weekend. Yeah, basically.
What's different to any other weekend for you?
As I say, I break the habit of a lifetime. Okay, how you doing? Yeah, your brother has to join when you do that. Gobble gobble. Gobble gooble, even. Thank you, Debbie. But, yeah, so if people want to come along and do that and get involved, maybe NPC or anything like that, but it's, yeah, a very social thing. And people can have a laugh when that, so... But yeah, we'll put something out closer to when we know what's going on. Might even kick off with a conclave. Who knows? Who knows? The last time we did it, it was in a place called St Breville's in Wales. So it was King John's old hunting lodge. So it's a big it's a big hostel. They basically hired out the whole thing.
Well, it was a church then. That wouldn't have been very appropriate.
So... Yeah, it's really, really cool. Finally can play an eccentric vampire. Yes, hun. Yes, you can. No stragglers with us for E4.
Stragglers?
Did we ever have stragglers? I found out our barmaid... Oh, no social brother or double D. I thought Social was coming. Is he not coming anymore? Well, I'll have to batter him then once I get on a ladder and climb up there.
Give you a leg out.
Ooh. But yeah, so there is that as well. So Esme, yeah, if you want to come and do a different LARP, then yeah, I was going to say we're giving him a choice. I'll ping him a message. So right, so let's I'll be back like a bad rash to hang around camp though. Good.
No, we missed you, Beth.
Yeah.
We missed you.
So what's your biggest hang up about Magic, Stevie-O? Numbers. I always pictured you as a gangrel. Really did. I had a feeling that you were a gangrel. So yeah, it's the numbers. So how does that work then? So you go autumn... So autumn 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seems to be the most anyone really has.
Oh no, there's people knocking about with 6 now, apparently.
Well, they're just not taking.
But they're massive nerds. That's it. They should all retire their characters, so I'm the most powerful.
So how many ranks of autumn have you got?
I've got 4.
4.
4 now.
No.
So yeah, I suppose each level, it's like anything else. So it's like 1 lore is 1 XP. 2 lore is an extra 2, so it goes up.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand the XP part of buying it. So, to make a magnitude 50
Yeah.
ritual, because in our Discord, you and everyone were saying, oh, I've got 4, 3, 3, 4, and a 2. And I was looking at it going, right, that's like 12. You go, yeah, we can hit a mag 50 easily. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how? You've got 12. You haven't got 50. You're all liars.
Because we're so cool. So let me get up a ritual. So
You've replaced cool. You've replaced the word nerds with cool.
Oh no, the Coven's cool. Everyone else is a massive nerd.
Massive fucking nerd. Right, Chris is 6 at the next event.
There you go.
Jesus.
Massive nerd.
Huge fucking nerd. So,
Hot
yeah.
though. Love Chris.
So how does your level then
Sure.
equate times by 2
So-
because of mastery?
If we say we've got a Mag 40 ritual, which we do in autumn, so that's the one that we
Right.
want to do mass entangle.
Yes.
So you've got to hit that 40, crucially. So say I've got a 4. I'm rank 4. So before I go to the Regio, before I use any items, I can contribute 4 mana to that 40. So you'd have 36 left. It's a long way to go.
Yes.
However, if you master the ritual, your contribution counts for double. So I'd get 8 in that
Okay.
case. But then I can do things like the Regio adds 1. This is all before mastery as well. So your mastery is the last.
Mastery doubles it.
It does double it, but it's better to do that. Think of that at the end.
Right. Okay.
So you've got your +1 for your Regio.
So 4 Regio.
So that takes me up to 5, and
Yeah.
then any items that you've got. So for me, for example, I've got a staff that gives me a 1. I've got a ring that gives me a 1. And I've got a robe that gives me a 2. So what's that taking me up to? 9. So we add the mastery to that, and that gives me 18.
Right.
So I've contributed.
And-
So if I have this
and
ritual
potions?
mastered, I can add potions if I want. I hate them because they're not economical, and that's not autumn. But you can use potions. So if I wanted to contribute to that ritual, I could contribute 18 mana quite comfortably.
Right.
Obviously, as it's big, I'm going to have to get extra ritualists in.
Hmm.
But let's say we get Messi in. Messi has 3. Let's say she's in the Regio for an extra 1. Doesn't have anything else.
Oh, Bolan, no. My brain's melting already.
Yeah, don't think of the other meta rituals that then boost other stuff. And then don't think of like the Archmage
What?
stuff.
Their staff,
And then
does that do his stuff as well?
yeah, staff does a +2, but then they have a belt that lets other covens work together. Then there are other items that allow other covens to work together. Let's just
Right. Yeah,
don't get too worked up.
I'm with...
Just go Ryan, can you do this for me? And
Just
we'll
probably
do
before I
it.
pass out to say hi and to wish you well. Hello, mate. How you doing? Thank you for
Passing
popping by. Oh, I hope you're doing all right. And yeah, shame your lot got knocked out of the World Cup. I'm not sorry because we're in the final. But I hope you're doing okay, mate. I hope you're doing good. I hope your last event went well as well. Anyone got a mop for the part of my brain that is dribbling out my ear with confusion? I know, right? Okay, fucking right.
Ignore all that shit.
No, let's read this. Okay, so
Chris, stop it.
see, this is why I do more important things and make money. This is why Bolan. This is why I do. This is why I do violence. God, I look so different without my glasses on, don't I?
You do. You
do. So a belt reduced a ritual mag by 10. Chain binds a nation's coven. Staff as a permanent +2.
That's what the art makes.
Zydor, 7 months. Doing well. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, this is why a lot of people choose violence. You do the battle maths, yeah. I don't. I don't do politics either. I just do things. Oh right. Then he says, "Steve, don't read this bit." Okay. So the basics of it then. So all the way back to the very, very basic of it all. You have 4.
Yeah.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, you owe me like at least another 4 million bits compared to what you've said. So you've got, so you're a rank 4, so that means you can do 4 mana, helping. So then you've got your items that you could add to it.
Yeah. You've got your Reggio boost.
So that takes you up to 9, wasn't it? So that was 9. Don't care for football anyway. I'm alright. A last event happened. Lots of PC deaths and big fight losses. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'd like to hear about that. Need to do. I'll have to get you on to at some point. Have a chat with you lot about doing like hots and knots, because they're always really fun and get loads of good stories. We'll have to have a natter about it. My character might be dying. Oh fuck. Fuck, there's so many questions. So, okay, so you got 9. So with it mastered means 18.
You got it.
Okay, that's fine. So if I were example, so at the moment I could come in and get our autumn law up to rank 3.
Yeah.
I could come in straight away up to rank 3, and then
So if you took
E1, I could then go up to rank 4.
So you need the 2 XP to become a magician.
I could stay at rank 3.
No. What's this?
I was just thinking about XP I've got to spend. I forgot
God, you
about
as a magician.
Yeah, so I haven't got magician.
It would be. I would quite like to see you doing some of these mass calls.
Important question: who is the hottest member of your hall, and why is it Sidgar?
That's just wrong.
Down for having a chat at some point. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. We'll have to get something sorted. Obviously, I've got loads of stuff coming up, so it'll probably be mid-September. I think I'm free next. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. It's so tempted to take autumn just so we don't have to work with other people. Makes sense.
Don't worry, we're very, very, very powerful.
So if everybody has a ring, a cape, and a staff,
you can spend a lot of money with it.
Then you could get.
So rank 4, I should say, in terms of like the law ranks.
Ooh, Bethany's got autumn law.
Oh, I took autumn, but I think I'm going to swap it.
She can join the coven.
Join me. Join the dark side. We're going to dabble with curses.
Yeah. That's a good question. Why should I not drop mage? The real magic is friends we cursed along the way. Only you, Chris.
Oh, why should we not?
Curses, I'm in. Well, there we go. That was easy. I've heard that about Beth.
She's feral.
I was going to say easy.
Also.
Oh dear. And Dawn has nachos. We're all set. She's both feral and easy.
What did she ask? Why should she not drop mage?
Yeah.
I think mage is really good as a 2-point skill, even if you don't want to do too much magic, because you get detect magic, operate portal, and you get create bond. Detect magic can give you so much game. It's unreal. Because immediately you're the one person that can analyze what the numbers mean on a ribbon by going and talking to a ref.
Yeah.
And Detect Magic has a number of functions as well. So you can use the divination function, which will tell you if there are any rituals that will give you more information, which has led to a lot of game for me over the last year. Operate Portal, you get into the Hall of Worlds. You also get access to Conclave, which is obviously take it or leave it, depending on your view of Conclave. Immediately falls asleep. And you can create Bond, which is really useful, because you don't have to find an artisan.
No.
Um,
Get Steve to Conclave.
so, you know, I don't think, for 2 XP, I don't think Magician is a controversial choice.
Me and Beth, same page. Sounds useful, except Conclave. I'm not going to Conclave.
No, I'm now leading a coven, but I have delegated all Conclave stuff to other people.
It's Matt, isn't it?
Yeah, Matt and Rich, and I've told them in terms of like decision making, I will defer to them on every opportunity when it comes to Conclave.
Can't we put Steve in Senate? See, I'd go to Senate because I get to shout at people. See, the diplomatic corps, I will be a mess at, but I will do it to see how many wars I can cause.
Just immediately at war.
Yeah. So we've negotiated peace here with the Jotun, and here comes Cal. He's wearing armour and got his 2 axes on him. This is a very interesting way to sign a contract. He's beating the diplomats to death where they sit. Excellent. That'll be literally the way of it. Okay, so back to numbers, because we've touched on it. Here we've touched it, and so I need to get it straight. So
the way I like to describe it is, think of the magnitude as a pot that you've got to kind of cover the cost for.
Right.
So
your rank, if mastered, everything doubles.
Yep.
You've got, and then you can add potions to it, and then you can add your items to it as well.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 points in items.
Yep.
And
4 points in items.
And you do it at a regio, so that's another 1.
Yep.
And then you double it. Because
do you want to complicate things?
Go for it.
You can only, before mastery, you can only get up to triple of your base lore. So for me, that means I can get up to 12 before mastery. A rank 1 can get up to 3. A rank 2 can get up to whatever 2 times 3 is. 6. No, it's not. It's triple it. No, it is 6. That's really embarrassing. Essentially, ritual magic is a load of maths. And I hate it. It's the worst bit about ritual magic. The worst thing is I could do something really complicated. But 2 times 6, 2 times 3, too difficult. Orchestrating a dozen people, piece of piss.
Proof Ryan can count.
2 times 3? Oh
dear.
What's that then?
I love it.
Some people use calculators on the field, and I should do that. That's big and clever.
Yeah, definitely. The magnitude is the garlic you need. Okay. Think of it as like a consortium for trading. Each member contributes a bit to the final pot. I was keen to try and go for the Sarkophendel's embassy, but it's like effort to go and get votes. Nope. Yeah. It does suck. Okay, so
you only have to convince the senators, not a whole nation.
Okay, so you can get all of that done. So masters, so 18.
2 times 3 we were on, yeah? With learning our times tables. So yeah, you can only go up to triple your innate power, essentially.
Right, okay.
So that kind of hard caps me at 12. It's going to be very hard for me to ever hit 12 without ridiculous items, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. So that's fine. So yeah, so you're essentially capped at 12, unless it's mastered, and in which case you're...
So theoretically I can hit 24.
24 on your own. That's fine. Okay, I can get that. So then you hear about people doing... An abacus would look so cool. I have seen people with abacuses. Abaci. It's like a really shit rapper's name.
It is.
DJ Abakai. Abacus?
Oh. Both are valid.
Are they?
Yeah.
What? Apicages? Apicagis? Just wanted to say it. We have one in the hall somewhere. Little Abakai. Yes. Got to go, so have a lovely time, you know. It's good to see you, mate. I'm glad to see you back in the stream, just chatting and that. It's really good. Look after yourself. Alright, you take care. Was Googling the English word for it. Mine's currently 15 as a hard cap, which I will never reach. Didn't Tia have one in his back on his back? Yeah, I think there's loads of people with abacuses, abacai, abacus, abacuses. Yeah, there's loads of abacuses in the field, so there's plenty of them about. That's for sure.
Plenty of abakai.
Abakai and Fitch. Okay, so when it comes to that, so essentially, if you're in a group on your own and you're a ritualist, I'll pronounce it German. That's the way to go. Abacus sounds leaguish. If I ever joined League, that would be my name.
Abakai.
My name's or Abacus. Anyone see my abacus? Yeah. You look amazing today. Thank you. I know. I'm sure you do too.
Oh God.
Really hoping you're not a bot.
Yeah.
Or a troll. You know, because
They'll tell us we look like shit in a minute.
yeah, I've got lots of people with access to a ban hammer who with itchy trigger fingers. I imagine it with a Ramstein. Oh no, we're not talking about Ramstein. No hammer needed. No hammer needed. Not yet. Digby's just bringing up our food. At least you've put him to work. That's good. Love your beard. I know. Wait, no, which one?
Thanks. Obviously talking about me.
Oh, it's your 6-year anniversary today. Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, someone put something in the actual Discord as well, just to say congratulations. I would do it, but it means moving. But no, that's fantastic. Congratulations to you both. I hope you enjoy your food and have a really good evening. That's awesome. Okay, so when it comes to rituals, so the ritual 50, so that's what you need the coven for. So
that's it.
Is this why? When you see people who are doing stuff all over Bolem's army,
yeah,
and it's a mag 250.
Yeah. So
you just need all the people in the world to do it.
Yeah. So if you wanted to enchant an army, obviously the bigger an impact a ritual has, the more mag it tends to be. So let me just get up the awesome rituals. We've got a couple in autumn. So you know the ritual that we were all talking about over the summit in autumn, which was Brotherhood of Tian. We mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
So that's going to give an army resupply. And that you're looking at mag for army rituals. I say you tend to be looking at north of at least 80 mag.
How much mag would it be to boost Bolem's booty?
Oh God!
Because that's what they're talking about in chat at the moment.
Would it need to be further boosted? That's the league's ass.
The league's ass. Are we comparing Bolem to Captain America now?
Captain Summon.
Definitely.
Although it's Salt that's got the arse-based smut drawn about him.
This is very true. This is very, very true. Not enough mana in the Empire. not enough mana in the Empire to boost that booty. There we go. That's
I tend to find a couple of bottles of wine does the job.
see. I imagine that Steph is just sat at home with this on her laptop or something like that, just sat there with a glass of wine, just so proud and happy that everyone is simping over her partner.
Only Jean de Savos. James, you can take or leave.
Oh dear. Oh, I think I just broken something. Can that ritual be soloed or will it need a whole coven? Oh, yes, that is the question. Whether jodhpurs for you people, that's enough. So, okay, so... Fucking hell, I get too distracted way too easily. So when it comes to the Mag 250, is it literally... This is why people say, oh, you need to come and join our coven, and you need to do this. So a coven will have 40 members in it.
So you saw that at E2 for Wintermark. So Henrik was very much whipping up enthusiasm for a Mag 200 autumn ritual. And there are certainly, I think there are a couple of covens on the field in other realms as well that can hit that kind of level, but they are very few and far between. So yeah, doing something 200. I mean, it took 2 seasons of prep work to get the people on board. And certainly the top level rituals, there are many covens that can hit them comfortably, but I mean, it's still a lot of effort to get, a dozen people together.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we're punching above our weight, I think, in Wintermark. Especially off the back of that arcane projection.
Oh, did you get a result for that?
So that was all the autumn plot that was going on last season was pretty much a direct result of that AP. So all the stuff with blighting the farmers' fields and more autumn heralds and eternals being active, that was as a result of that AP.
Yeah. So Dawn just got all their summer mages in one coven to do it. Right. Okay. I feel sorry for the refs.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
'Cause
And there are certain rituals that are
I mean, they have to walk around to each individual person to get their PID and then...
Oh no, so thankfully it's a lot easier than I thought it was. So if the one person processing the ritual... So as long as the coven can cover it, it's fine. I think I don't think there is any tick box to say this person contributed. As long as the coven collectively can hit it, I think in this system it's fine.
Right,
so the ref only needs the one person from the coven. I've never had to give more PIDs over anyway.
Okay. Finally get to catch a stream. Elk, how you doing?
Hello.
I hope you're good. The database does the math.
Yeah, so it's not logistically, it's not too difficult.
Okay, so they literally just put in the PIDs into the list, and that's it done.
Yep. So when you they'll ask for my PID, for example.
Yeah.
And when they put the ritual in, you'll see all the people that are in the coven with me, so they don't need to keep putting it in. It's quite good actually, especially with the new God tent in Wintermark.
Well, yeah, they're literally just around the back of us, aren't they?
Yeah, which is totally.
We really should go over to them and say, we're over here with a pub. We have drinks.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want a cold drink, feel free to come along and ask.
Yeah, every time one of them came over for something we were doing, I'd always offer them a drink.
It was like when we did that night potion, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were like, get yourself comfortable.
I was giving them cans of Coke and stuff like that just to keep them going because it was so hot.
Yeah. I love that about our bar. It's that we do have stuff like that to hand to make people feel comfortable.
Yeah, I think everyone's very good at it. Very, very good at it. We'll hopefully have more booze for next event so we don't sell out completely on the Friday.
A nice problem to have, but...
Well, yeah. So it's just we need to have the conversation about where all that money's going and why it's all going into my pocket now.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. So well, I supplied all the booze, so I'm taking
It's
all the
fair
money.
enough. This is fair enough.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We need to.
This is why I don't feel bad because I don't take anything out of the pub fund.
Nah, we need to get. We need to sit down and figure it all
I've
out.
uh, I've
But
got sugar daddies that fund me for that, so it's no worries.
have you? I thought they'd gone.
Well, oh, I've got Gallon now. Don't worry, I've got them all lined up.
Got Gavin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry,
Oh
I'll
dear.
never be short of sugar daddies.
The bar manager's wage. Cough, cough. Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah. Rinse them dry, then on to the next. I'm actually thinking now of getting some wine for real. Do it! Go for it, Steph. Do your thing. So, after your inheritance, you're the sugar daddy. Yeah,
Yes, I did very well. Had a good event.
you did. You had a very good event. Okay, so with all that magic stuff then, so we touched on other stuff then. So there are rituals that you can do to help rituals now.
Yeah.
So what does that do? Because Chris touched on something about reducing a mag by 10. Is that a ritual?
That is the function of the Archmage's belt, or the necklace, one of them. I think it's the necklace.
Right.
So, for example, there's a day ritual. Grants members of a coven +1 rank when performing a ritual they've not mastered. So there is this kind of like meta magic that other realms can help you make you more effective.
Right. Okay.
So for when we did the AP in Wintermark, if you think grants members of a coven +1 rank when performing something they've not mastered, for an arcane projection, that's everybody because you can't master it. So if you think we had 40 people casting,
Yeah.
that's 40 extra magnitude, thanks to that day ritual.
Yeah.
So it's basically like getting an extra regio on top of what you've already got.
Right. Okay. Okay. That.
To be
That
honest, I've barely
makes
dabbled
sense.
with that. That's beyond me.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to keep on looking back and seeing how Murray's doing because I think their brain was melting just as much as mine. So, what's an AP? Armor piercing.
That's it. You got it.
So it's really, really effective against. It will be really effective against the Iron Confederacy. Um,
Furiously Googling whilst we get to this question.
I think I'm holding on. Excellent. Yeah, this is good. So I think next event. I think if Maury's at the next event, we're going to sit down and go. So did you understand or remember any of that magic chat? And we'll go. Nope.
Just put your fingers in your ears so your brain doesn't leak out.
Not too late for that. Don't mention the Night Realm one. That's the most confusing one.
You see, I'm very ignorant on the other realms, somewhat on purpose because it
Yeah.
gives me
So an
freedom in the future.
arcane projection, basically so I knew it was an arcane projection. So basic experimental ritual that with a law of realm can make for 10 mana. So the arcane projection is where you can basically you submit a ritual idea for PD, isn't it? That's essentially what an arcane projection is, and you
Yeah,
can
it's
say I would like a ritual to do this. So I
yeah.
want a ritual where I can give one person and 2 extra hits from one person,
Mm,
but at double the mana cost.
mm,
Ooh,
mm.
that's an interesting one. I like that one. Someone needs to submit that for me.
There's one like that, isn't there?
But that's one. That's 1 hit point off of 3 people.
Yeah, you drain them like a vampire.
Yeah, because there was a guy doing a skirmish last event, and he was on his bleed count constantly. So he was constantly having to get healed during that skirmish, otherwise he'd die. Because he took his 1 hit point and gave it to the Ravenseer.
Very noble,
Or
but
dumb.
foolish.
Or dumb. I mean, the Ravenseer had me.
Look to your wisdom.
Yeah, so it's just like, will I give up all my hits for the Ravenseer? It's like, well, I'll stand there. I'm sure she can run. I'll bring the 10 bottles of wine it will take for us to finish that conversation. Sold! Sold.
So
I gave up
that
magic a
ritual.
long time ago. I don't, because like I mentioned Simon at the beginning in Urizen. I haven't seen him for a while actually. I hope he's still coming. We sat down. I think I've mentioned this before. I took him for a drink in the tavern in the forge, and we sat down and I asked him to explain it to me, and he really tried. We were in the tavern. We were in the forge for about an hour. Then he said he had a meeting to go to in Urizen. So I went with him and sat down, and basically his meeting lasted about 20 seconds. And then he turned to them all. It was all these magic-y peeps, and they all just said, he just said to them, I'm trying to explain magic to him. And they all turned and looked at me. I was grateful we were in a pub. Let's put it that way. And this was probably about 5 years ago now. And I bought everyone a drink. It became 3 drinks in the end. And it got to the end of it all. And the only way I could get out of it was going, right, I see. And they went, excellent. I said, so are you going to get any magic? It's like, I'll have a think about it then. He said, well, if you do, come back and see us. It's like, okay, excellent. I got the fuck out of there.
I
so
see.
quickly. I was gone. I just couldn't. But the way you've described it makes a lot more sense. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a pot. You got to hit the numbers.
Yeah.
It's the most boring part of the ritual magic, of course,
Yeah.
because it all facilitates what you actually want to be doing, which is the actual ritual. But
Yes. So let's move away from the numbers then, briefly. So scratch
do
me
it.
here. So if we move away from the numbers, when it comes to actually doing the ritual, because there is, I have a ritual to help you, Steve. It's called Cast of the Chains of Memory.
Is this the one that wipes you clean?
That'd be amazing. Could we do it every event? So
Just come in like a newborn babe every event.
yeah. So we did. So when it comes to the rituals, now you've worked out your numbers and blah blah blah. That's fine.
Yeah.
So when I, as Mac, when I had the Challenge the Iron Duke done for Mac and Grimm as the greatest lovers the Empire had seen, I don't know why, but they made us fight something instead.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
No, I was really disappointed in them. So when it comes to doing the rituals, because I was having a chat with the coven leader who did the ritual for us, and he was saying, we'll just write all this stuff down, that's fine. He goes, I can ad-lib a little bit here. He goes, but we've got to go for 10 minutes. It's like, why? Can't you just go in, read your bit out, and be done with the ritual? It's just like, it doesn't work like that. It's like, I don't want the talk. I really don't want to go through another talk on that. But kind of here, I have to.
Yeah, I didn't realise it's one of the big 10-minute ones.
Yeah, Challenge the Iron Duke. It might have been 5 minutes. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's 10. There's a thing now where if you're in the Reggio, it halves it. It's quite good, actually.
Oh, that's good. And you're a walking Reggio, aren't you?
I am.
You're lucky. So, why does it have a time limit? Or is that just purely, I suppose, is that purely to stop people from turning in going, I cast Challenge the Iron Duke on Blokey over there. See ya.
Yeah, I think that's probably a bit of it. I'm not sure from a game design perspective. I guess it gives people a bare minimum of, to get this output, you've got to at least have done 2 minutes of role playing for most of them.
Yeah.
Surprisingly long time, 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, I know. Performance showpiece. I mean, I can talk for a long time because I do this, I do conventions, and that is all about, well, not so much this, but definitely conventions is about filling air, because there isn't the feedback. You don't get that sort of stuff from people. Well, not at the beginning anyway. You do at the end, especially when they give me more than one mic. So that works quite nicely. So how do you try to do a curse off to the side while trying to keep an eye on your target? Yeah. Oh, I can, just 2 mins is long. I can imagine. So how do you like come up with stuff? Because I really like the way that you have done your rituals. Because I don't understand what you're
Thank
talking
you.
about or you're doing. Because yours are more, instead of like when I had the chaos fruit rituals done on me, and I'm stood there going like this, and they're going, "Oh, I cast, bring forth Arameus and do this. I
Mm.
bring forth the duck of wisdom, and we talk about this, and all of that." And then with you, you sat down and it's a conversation. It's like, so this is what this is, and I think this rune works well here for these reasons, and then there's this, and this
Yeah,
works well for these reasons. So yours are very different to what I'm used to.
yeah. I kind of built on that because autumn magic, it's all meant to be very subtle. It's not kind of fire and brimstone. It's
No,
more, a lot of the time, you wouldn't necessarily know it's happening. So
yeah,
I've tried to reflect that a little bit in the way I do it. And also, I ain't got the spoons to schlep it up the field and do fire and brimstone every time. Um,
no,
and I had a couple of rituals when I was new done on me where it's kind of like you're almost a bystander in your own bit of role play, really. And
yeah,
so I like to do it where you get other people involved. Like I do a lot of asking questions, um, which I try to do on you, and we do little bits like painting ash and stuff. One of the good things
yes,
is obviously is half magic, which is the big thing I haven't even touched on.
yeah,
But simply put, it's each nation kind of has a way that it can, a means by which it can perform the magic. So in Wintermark, it's very rune based, so runic kind of evocations. Where in Urizen, they might call on the stars, for example. Um,
okay.
Navarre, big for blood magic.
Were
So
big for
yeah,
blood magic
yeah, before it got all controversial.
before, yeah,
Uh,
kind of got nerfed. So
so yeah, I've
there
tried
is
to reflect that.
no. I really like it. The ash magic you did. That was wonderful.
Good. I've got some more stuff for that next time.
That was so cool. I
Yeah,
am all for having stuff that represents a ritual.
definitely.
I mean, me and Helen used to talk about doing like battle things as the Calavesi. So we say things, we pick it to build everyone up, and then we do a bit of blood stuff
Mm,
on people. I'm tempted to bring that up for the next event because
we could totally do that
it's a
before
very
battle.
Calavesi thing to do.
Yeah, like hyping each other up.
Yeah, and I'd like to do some bits like that, or maybe like swill a bit of fake blood in my mouth and just let it all dribble out down the beard
Mhm.
and onto the bits onto. Well, I don't want to put it on my armor because you've decorated
Oh
it all
no,
wonderfully.
get it all bruised up. Yeah, we have like a big hearth magic in Wintermark that I see very little of reopening scars and stuff. So,
Yeah, so I
and
mean, we could do
yeah,
stuff like that. Perhaps we'll do it for the next event. I'll have a chat with Kit and Justin because I know they have gallons of fake blood.
somewhat worrying.
So there is no wrong or right ways to cast rituals at Empire. As long as you hit the mag and you got the mana, PD don't care from a ref perspective. They give
That's
you
really important. Yeah,
yeah. So it's literally whatever. I suppose in a way it's
yeah,
dramaturgy, isn't it? So it's
yeah. They're not marking you on what you've done as long as you've done the 2 minutes and you've got the mana. It's, from a ref perspective, they don't care.
could you stand there and count?
It's probably not in the spirit of things and would be very boring RP, but I'm sure you could. Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
mathemancer,
a mathemancer. Yes, I love it. They give you
a
suggested.
mathemagician.
A ma- That's a good one. Mathemagician. They give you suggested magical traditions, but you can make up your own.
Yeah.
That's
So the
cool.
league have dramaturgy, for example.
Now you just need to learn to count, and Chris just says, I will judge you, Steve. Count, count. Yes. Yes, Remco. Count, count.
Count, count.
One ritual. Ah,
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 ah, ah.
ah.
That's awesome. I think it's. I mean, I've got so much respect for the people who do all these rituals, and
Oh, it's a lot.
Steve can count, but can Ryan?
Up to 6, as you've seen.
Well, no,
Past
as you've seen,
6
up
and
to
above,
5.
can't cope. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, who knows what 2 times 3 is? So you're at a loss.
2 times, that's 5. Oh no, that's plus. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well done, though. That's good. That was good. Yeah, I've got so much time and respect for people who do all of this stuff because it takes a lot out of you. I mean, roleplay is tiring at the end of the
Yeah,
day. So, and
and
seeing all the ritualists, all the mathematicians and that doing it in the Reggio and all over the field, and they have to come up with stuff on the fly.
yeah, that's it.
It's
I feel
incredible.
like a real obligation to give some, even if it's only 2 minutes, to like give someone a bit of good role play. It's like I feel that obligation big time.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you've got. I mean, the Ash stuff that you did
Yeah, I
for
love
me,
that
you
shit.
could have gone. You could have gone ham. You could have played knots and crosses all over my face for that.
I've
That
bought some proper ash rather than just what I could grab from the fire pit
mm.
for next time.
For fuck's sake, Remco. That's a real dad joke, that one. Who is your favourite vampire? That one from Sesame Street? He doesn't count. Oh, yes, he does.
Just some kind of Dutch humour that's gone above my head.
Do the Dutch have a sense of humour?
Uh,
Who knows?
oh, we love Remco and Ezzy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ezra's. She's jumped. She's joined the conversation again.
Look at me.
Hey!
What a mate.
Oh, dear. No, ban him. You can't ban me. Well, I suppose you could. I could just. I was eating. Oh, what have you got? I'm curious now. I hope it's something nice. But yeah, so it's really good to see all of that sort of stuff because I know that when it comes to like doing any forms of like role play, anything like that, it can get a bit tiring. So having
Yeah.
ritual effects on you can take it out of you as well. So Korean barbecue wings are now polishing off some sweet potato chips.
Mm.
I made chili chicken for dinner. It was lovely.
I haven't had anything. I'm wasting away. There'll be nothing left of me. Likely story.
Yeah, same. Oh dear. But yeah, I think the ritual stuff is fascinating. I could never do it. I
No.
couldn't stand in the Reggio and talk for 10 minutes. I
No, and
couldn't.
I don't think even now I'd necessarily recommend it for a first character.
No.
But it's great. It's been a great kind of baptism by fire. Like I didn't know how to roleplay 2 years ago. I'm still very much learning, but
No, you do a great job.
thanks,
You
pal.
you
I
really
do
do.
try.
Your ritual stuff is great. Alex has just said, "Quick, get these lads fed. They've had nothing."
Please.
No, your ritual stuff is really good. I really recommend anyone who has never had a ritual done on them. If you get the chance to have Ryan do a ritual for you, it is very unique the way he does it. And that's normally that's an insult, but
Very unique.
it's so unique in what you do. Belated arrival, howdy team. Hey Matt, how you doing? You've already
Oh,
been described as the most handsome man in the coven. So,
most handsome man in the coven that's not the coven leader, obviously.
very much so. Very, very much so. I see.
But this is
I see. Liverpool have had a good signing today as well. Sorry, I will. Oh, hot. Sorry, swoon. Yes, very much so. But everything you do is really, really cool, and
thanks.
I
It's one of
really
the
enjoy
things.
it. I would love to do. Yes, it is a good signing. Very, yeah, any is a good signing, definitely. Anyone who gets the chance to have Ryan do this, it's really recommended.
Confined me.
So I'm looking forward to seeing the Ash stuff. Perhaps we should make that more of a whole thing.
Yeah, this is the good thing because we are our own kind of unit now. We very much get to make our own identity. So
Yeah. So we could, instead of doing like the blood that everyone else does, we could do blood and ash.
blood and ash.
Blood and ash.
Just write that down.
Yeah, blood and ash. And that just not.
Because Calavesi is like very, it's totemic magic, so it's
Yeah, animalistic.
yeah, it's calling on like the strength of the bear,
Yeah, that's what I used to do as
wisdom,
Mac. And
yeah,
cider.
the strength of the
With a
cider.
sprinkle of glitter.
Yeah, always.
Oh, she's got a milkshake as well. I'm not
Oh, for
expecting
God's sake,
him.
Essie.
Yeah,
Wasting away here. I've got a few drops of months left.
that cider was heavenly. Malteser's milkshake. A Steiner here to sprinkle the glitter. So yes, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, the Calavesi are all very much about that side of it.
that's it. I read the line, "We fell from the stars," and took that personally. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Be a star, baby.
yeah. All I read it as is they turned up last and took the credit.
Hey, that's just good politics. Let other people do the work.
Could be worse. You could be Suak.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck the Suak.
No.
It's really weird. I've moved on from hating Highguard to just
I love the Suak.
yeah
I love
hating
all our
this.
traditions.
I don't.
We're a cool nation.
What you doing in PoE? What's PoE? PoE. Path of Exile. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Suak are cool, Beth, because you're one.
Sucks to not be Suak. I'd hate us too. Yeah, it's not for me. High
I
Guard
could never be
are the
a
best.
Suak.
See, my opinion on High Guard has changed so much. So
They are cool.
I've got Kyle to thank for a lot of it. And I got told to go and see Kyle last event, and I went to go and look for him, but then I got told he had COVID.
Oh yeah, of course he wasn't. Oh, I
So,
didn't. Yeah,
so he
that's a
wasn't
shame.
there, so it was really sad. So I thought, oh, I'm finally going to go to Highguard and ask about this thing. And I was just like, yeah, he's not here. Like, well, fuck you lot then. I'm going home. Not
No, I
interested.
got to RP with Silas for the first time at E2. I had some very illegal curse stuff on me, and then realised that he was an Inquisitor, and the other Inquisitor was there.
Yep.
They were very interested in what I had, so I just gave them fake names. So whoever's name I give them, I think is going to get bothered. But
Well, yeah. I mean, I
because the
really
alternative is to go, oh, the tall, bearded Wintermarker, and that's really not going to narrow it down. So
could be any of them. Could be absolutely any of them. Beth single-handedly making Suak cool as heck. Yeah, they're alright. They're not. Don't worry, Ryan. You and me, we can ride on a star. If you stay with me, dude, we can rule the world. The hiccup added to that sentence, I think. Oh,
is that a
pardon me.
terrible take that joke? I think it is. Alex, if that's a take that joke, you should be ashamed of yourself
Dawn
now.
has said, "Calm down, Gary Barlow." Yes, it is a take that
Oh, there you
joke.
go.
Fucking hell.
As long as I can be, I'll be Jason Orange if that's all right.
I'll be Robbie Williams.
The loutish prick.
Yeah, and the drugs.
I love it.
Starting a new High Guard group next year with some of my mates. It's going to be great. Awesome.
Nice.
You'll have to come and say hi. and that because I need to go over to Highguard. I have to. I feel no shame and never will. I need to get more involved over in Highguard with the religion stuff because I seem to be. Everything I'm doing at the moment seems to be poking it. Everything I'm doing just ends up going back to the religion game.
A lot of the drugs you have as well are kind of like religious adjacent, aren't they?
Really are. They really, really are. It's wonderful. Because someone pointed me at Ginny as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do. We won't
Vivian.
get any shifted up. No shiftiness. Yeah, so they've all said, yeah, you need to go and have a chat. I can't remember her name. Vivian.
Ginny.
Vivian de Coeur de Fleur.
Oh, good of her.
Yeah. Yeah, so I need to go and find Ginny. And I was just like, oh, I need to big myself up for this conversation. Because, so I've had Ginny on stream a lot. And Vivian, yeah. And she knows her shit.
Oh god, yeah, it's scary.
She knows so much. And I saw her at E3, out of character. And I said I was going to come and find you for a chat. And she was like, oh. I was like, I needed to big myself up so much for that conversation, but I couldn't find you. Truth of the matter is, I found her and I bottled it. Big time.
I knew she'd steamroll you religiously.
She would. Absolutely massively. She would browbeat me into the floor. I would.
No.
She's scary, smart, and has the gift of the gab. She really does. I've chatted to her, when I've chatted to her on stream. I felt like a child. Because in the best possible way. Because she knows so much, and there's me thinking, oh, I know this, this, and this, and then she starts talking, and I'm like, oh, I know fuck all.
I know nothing.
I know absolutely nothing, and she's just great. So it was like when we did Comic-Con and she was on the panel with me and people were talking about stuff and she just started and she was just chatting away to people and it became so clear how so incredibly smart she is. Just posted the Future Group's emblem in the art chat on Discord. Let's have a look at the art chat on Discord. That's the Tillianson Plowshare. No one's interested in that. Even us. Where is the art chat? There it is. Ooh. I've missed out a lot. Oh, that's funky.
Very nice.
That's,
Can't go wrong with a tree motif.
No, it's very Yggdrasil.
Easier than a fucking bird like we picked. Nightmare to draw.
Easier than a bird, yeah. Definitely. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So
Very
I'm just
cool.
sorting my posture out. But yeah, she's done. Yeah, that I mean, Yggdrasil, the tree is very high guard as well. It's incredibly high guard, and I really like it a lot. So I'll have to come and find. Come and find you at E4. Gondor.
We need to go and drink in the grapevine. They've been asking me about my paper the whole time, so we need to go up and.
We'll make a point of it. Then we'll go up there together.
Yeah.
And that because the player event that's going on in Oxford.
Yeah, that's them.
That's them, isn't it?
Yeah, a good bunch of people.
So I feel that I should be going to threaten them. So
it's been good fun.
Change your fucking pub name. No, I'd already said that I'm not getting involved in that. So it's
no.
That's
it. Leo likes a more subtle approach, but has realised he does need to lean on the more brutish people in the hall to back him up at times because he's a massive people pleaser.
It's a very interesting way of saying wuss.
Yeah, he's a massive wimp. Though.
Because
I just want to play nice.
Leo's lovely, and that woman who came along to sell all the items. When you said, I need to go and lean on her a bit, it was just like, okay, and then you started to talk to her, and then it was just like, this is like the worst proposition I have ever heard in my life. So I'm going to go and listen to other people's conversations instead. So, I mean, thankfully that's the way it happened, because I got to listen into Digby's stuff.
Nice.
And the wannabe assassins stuff as well. That was hilarious. So, but no, that was very, very funny to watch. But yeah, there are other people who are better at doing it.
I'm good at talking my way out of things and the gift of the gab, but in terms of actually, being a threat, pretty just not.
Yeah, you're not.
One day, maybe,
Oh, Esme, I am a big old doormat. I want you to think about that for a second, because let's face it, when I was about to execute Dan, who was the only person
Messi's badass
who came to hit me? I will just say this: if anyone sees me battering the shit out of people because I'm on something, really needs to put me down. So yeah, Nesme was the only one who did it. So yeah,
I did save the day twice.
I find you intimidating, Ryan, sexually.
Well, that's just a given.
Boom, you're calm now, bitch. Well, I didn't actually hit you though. Yes, you did.
You did, give her a little thump with the hammer.
Yeah, your hammer smacked me on the chest, or was it on the back? I can't remember.
It's enough to interrupt the countdown.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a case of if that wasn't a proper hit, then technically Dan's dead. Yeah, she definitely hit me. I definitely felt the pressure. Interesting. To be fair, me physically standing in the way did stop. Not the execution, but I might have just forgot. Yeah, you definitely hit me.
Yeah. It interrupted the execution.
Yeah, you definitely interrupted the execution. My argument is I wasn't there. If I had been, I still would have let Dan die. True story.
Brutal.
True. Yeah.
I think the people pleaser thing works for the coven leader. I think you've got to be,
it suits
seem
Leo.
to be accessible.
It suits Leo perfectly.
I have other people to intimidate for me.
Yeah. I mean, everyone hit Steve at that point. No, only 2 people hit me.
I stayed well back.
Yeah, only 2 people hit me, and that was Esme and you. And to be honest, Chris, I mean, you ended up cleaved on the floor, and I could walk away from you. So I think I shattered your wand as well. I'm pretty sure of it.
There's a lot of shattering. It was good.
But yeah, I still need to get that part of my memory done. Yeah, Matt, you were wonderful. You did so good with that one, getting me over to high guard. Yeah, that was really, really good. You did really well. Wasn't
very
exactly
calming
smart.
presence.
It was actually smart to get in the way with all of my 2 hits.
Hey, it was heroic.
Yeah. I shattered how many of your weapons? 2. But the problem was, I went back to the armory.
I'd about a pile of 30 weapons on the floor.
So yeah, there's so many. But the downside was that I was holding the one weapon that had the ribbon on it. It's mad that we would have let him die. Even the militia fucked off.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
They fucked off. They weren't interested.
I remember shouting "Physic" and getting no reaction from the rest of the mark at all.
So in realistic terms, what would be the best way of getting something like Lure of Distant Shores done, and what would the cost be?
Um, I don't want to advocate for coming to me, but essentially you'd find an autumn mage and negotiate.
You'd find an autumn mage
Um,
called Leo.
yeah. For the Lore of the Distant Shores it's 10 mana, so you should be getting someone that's got it mastered, and that will cost them 5 mana to cast it. So you can either talk to them and pay for the mana, or you can supply it yourself, and
Mm.
then they do the zippy zappy magic on you. Jobs are good.
Zippy Zappy.
Yeah, that's my methodology. Bit of zip, bit of zap.
So
Bob's your uncle.
I think. Do you channel anyone when you do it? Do you think of I like
Uh,
what this person says, or anything like that? Do you like channel Matt Berry or?
oh, a little bit of Matt Berry. I did like a big farming ritual last year, and
Hmm.
basically just did Matt Berry at the Reggio. Um, talking about like your cow's udders will bulge with milk. They'll be so fertile. All this stuff.
Oh
Because it's all about
dear.
gathering the harvest. But
Do
yeah,
love
there
Zippy
is
Zappy.
a touch of that. But in terms of Laura Distant Shores, that's my go-to ritual. That's my bread and butter. That is.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think every ritualist will do it different. So shop
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Because if I did ritual stuff, I would channel um, the hormone monster from Big Mouth.
Yeah, I think I've seen an episode of that.
You need to
It's
watch
just,
it.
is it Nick?
It's
Is it Nick Kroll?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so funny. It is so funny. Just because I want to hear someone finish a ritual with something like bingo bango furry triangle. just just
You could do
something.
anything. You're
Maori,
not being
yeah,
Mark.
Maury, yeah. Yeah, Maury, it'd be so good. Yeah, Human Resources isn't as good as Big Mouth itself, but it is still very funny. Oh god, I need to see that in the field. It would be great. It really would be so good. Just yeah, make a ritual the most sexual you could possibly make it. How long before
Just think
PD
so.
would step in and go, please no more?
As long as you're not breaking the conduct rules, I think you're all good.
Could you mention semen?
Yeah, sure. For the naval rituals, right? For the sailors,
We'll go with that. Yes.
with an A in the middle of the word. Yeah.
Yes. But no.
You want to increase the potency of your semen on your ships,
Yeah,
right?
I think it would be very funny.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I like a bit of wordplay.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Just throw all of that stuff in. The geriatric hormone monster with the leaky end. Yeah.
I didn't know if you were being called a geriatric then. I was offended on your behalf.
Yeah. It's so funny though. You need to watch it. You really do need to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have
Jeez,
a look at
I've just realised the time.
Yeah, I'm wasting away. Yeah.
We're going away. Cal shore leave. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Right, I'm gonna see if this works.
But yeah, come do magic with me if you're an autumn mage in the
Oh,
mark.
no, that's got rid of that. So there's someone I know who she's streaming. Oh, I'm gonna do it because she's streaming Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there because I've got to pack because I'm getting picked up by Kit shortly. So gonna go and raid Gemethy. She's she's really out there. But she's playing Baldur's Gate 3. She's a good laugh. And that's so. Let's see what it catches up with. Let's see if I can do it through the laptop. Start raid. Oh, it's worked. Have a fantastic time. Thanks. Yeah, that was really good fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we'll probably have to do another one at some point because I want to hear about your first foray into battle.
Sure.
So, but still. Anyway, go spread the love, everybody. And we'll see you potentially
Drop me a
tomorrow
mess.
for a hot tub stream.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Got the tissues ready.
Yeah, for the tears.
Of all the crying.
All
Yeah,
the
the
crying. All the
The
crying.
crying.
Anyway, let's get this raid going. Oh, now I press the. See, I was meant to use my laptop, and I'm already raiding. Apparently.
I guess. Oh.
Oh, fuck knows what's happened.
You're still live.